Hello guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are cool. Welcome back to my channel. So guys, I'm sorry, as in I don't know what happened to my mic. Anytime I attached my mic to this particular camera I'm using, Sony camera I'm using, whenever I'm editing, I notice something always sound like and I'm always trying my possible best to remove those sound. So that is why I'm not using this camera. I need to figure it out, but I'm kind of busy these days. I've not actually figured out what is wrong, and naturally I'm gifted with loud voice, so you guys are going to hear me very well. So guys, I just need to put something out here, like just to share my, will I say fear? Will I call it fear? I don't know yet. Till I explain, I'm going to know what I'll call it. So I've not been to Nigeria for the past 8 years, guys. Yes, 8 years. The last time I went to Nigeria was when Aliami was almost 1 year, which he celebrated his 1 year birthday in Nigeria. His first year birthday, we did it in Nigeria. You see some people, they will just write anything they like. They won't know what you are going through. They won't even know, is there a reason why you've not kind of traveled to Nigeria? There are actually two things why, the main reason why I've not gone to Nigeria, but I'm going to put the first one here first because I don't want the video to be too long. Then I may share the second one later. You understand me? So the last time I went to Nigeria, I'm a kind of person, I love business, so forget this face you are seeing. Anytime I'm going home like that, I'm always taking stuff to sell. Stuff I know when I reach Nigeria with, I'll sell it immediately and collect my money. Things I will never go to Nigeria to sell again in my life is bag, like maybe female wears, because I started with that, which I end up regretting. I don't want to go into that. That one is even another story I will say again, but not now. Let me say the main reason why I don't feel like going to Nigeria. So I went to Nigeria that particular year. I took some laptop to Nigeria to sell new ones. So luckily, I got contact with one of my old schoolmates, which he said he was going to buy. I think it was 3 or 4 laptops then. He was going to buy them. So he was staying around that Lasu area, Lasu Ojo. My elder brother took me there. We sold the laptop for him. He paid us in cash, you understand? So now we're coming back. My brother now asked me like, oh, Tinu, where do you put that money we collected? I said it's inside my bag. My brother was like, remove that money inside your bag and put it under the seat. My brother was using, I think, CR before then. So he said there is one like drawer under that seat. So I opened the seat, I kept the money there. So on our way going, we saw a particular bike. Yes, that is bike Okada. It was a small boy that was driving that bike. He drove past us, motorcycle, yes. It's not bike, sorry, motorcycle. So he drove past us. It's none of our business. So, and my brother AC was not working that particular period. So the both driver side and the and my own side, the window was down. So we're just talking, we're just gisting. So the next thing we noticed was like water was all over my brother. The boy that was on that motorcycle threw a whole pure water nylon on my brother. The thing, as it on his face as he was driving. So the thing burst on his face, on all his clothes. That was where we made a mistake. So my brother was angry. I was angry. I was like, look at this small boy. Why will you do such? Do you know him? My brother said, no, he doesn't know him. I was like, what is wrong? What is wrong? I beg, follow that. Follow him. My brother, he was like, yes, we will follow him. What kind of rubbish is that? That was where we made huge mistake. Huge mistake. We pursued the boy from our own car with on his own motorcycle. We pursued him to where he was going. We never knew they were in group. They were in group. His group members, they were waiting for us. So immediately he parked his motorcycle. My brother came down. He came down. My brother and I held him like, why will you do such? Did I know? Did I offend you? Immediately, his group member, they came out. They came out. Oh. So my brother and I held him. In the next thing we just heard, stone on my brother's head. His head got burst. From there, his group member, I think they were 6 or 7 or so. They surrounded us. They were guys. They tore my clothes. They cut my chain. They cut my brother's chain. They started fighting us as if we were thieves. Oh my God. Oh my God. Some of his group members, they've already gone to search our car. They carried my bag. They took the things they saw inside the car. They scattered my bag. You know. So luckily, I kind of like, I don't even know how God did it. I left their midst and I had 2 phones. Right from the beginning, I love using 2 phones. One phone was inside my bag, while one was inside my pockets. So they did not dip hand inside my pockets. So I ran. Then I now look at the area. I now click like, oh, my mom's stepbrother is staying in this area. He knows I'm around. We have already gone to visit him. You understand? I just clicked. I took my phone. I called him immediately. I was like, Uncle, so. We're in your area, around this area. This is what is wrong. This is what happened. He said, am I sure? I said, yes. Immediately, he came with his friends. They've already called the police. But before they reached there, one of them saw me when I was calling. They disappeared. You understand? They disappeared. And my mom's stepbrother came with his friend. They were like, what happened? We explained. We got into the car. They've already stolen our things. They cut my chain. They cut my brother's chain. My brother was bleeding. They tore my clothes. As in, their nails was on my body. I was only with the slinget I was putting on inside. The police came. Yes, the police came. When the police came, they took us to the station. They were like, okay, we should be at the station. They'll go and raid the area. Then luckily for us, they caught 2 of them because those people at that area witnessed what happened. They said, yes, that is how they do. That is what they do. That is their character. Their parents knows about it, all those things. They disturbed the area. Okay, they caught 2 of them. They brought them. That was where the problem started. Even if we knew, say, we wouldn't have even gone to the police station. We'll have just gone home and just rest and treat ourselves. So they said they have to catch the rest member because we were looking for chain, we were looking for phone. It was even the phone and the chain we were even like we wanted to retrieve back. We could have even allowed the case to go. So they said the 2 they caught said the phone is not with them, the chain is not with them. Okay. The police said we should go home. We wrote our statements. Those boys, they don't even know how to read or write. It was the police that was helping them to write the statement. I mean, I was even happy. They were writing what they didn't even know what doesn't. They didn't know what the police was writing inside. They were saying it in our language in Yoruba. The police they were writing down in English. I was like, if they even write what they didn't even know about inside, that is how they will sign. I said, none of my business. So the second day, we got to the police station. Before we even got to the police station, that particular day, that what happened actually happened. One of the police officers came to meet us. That one of my mom's stepbrother was like, I should rewrite my statements. Me and my brother, like, we should not put our original house address inside our statement. So, like he said, he has already thought the statement we wrote, like, we should write it with a fake address. I was like, why? So we wrote the statements. He gave us the address we are going to put. It was actually a fake address. So we went the second day. They said we should come back. Like, they would retrieve the items for us. When we got into the car from the police station, I checked my money. It was there. They didn't even know. Like, that particular Sierra before, you won't know there's a drawer under the seat. You won't know because they did it rhyme to the car seat or so. So they didn't know. So my money was intact. It was there. So we got there the second day. Like, have they retrieved the chain and the phones? They said no, they've not catch the rest of them, but like they were meant to go for the parade early this morning, but there was no fuel inside the car. They don't have fuel. We paid for the fuel. I think we dropped 20,000 then. Okay, they came back. They said they didn't see them. We're like, okay, no problem. The third day we went there, the same thing, no fuel. They went to raid, they didn't see them. So the fourth day when we went there, so we met their parents at the police station. They said, oh, the police station were like, these are the people your children, they attacked. They were like, oh, madam, we've already looked for you in your house. But when we got there, they said nobody that is in that name. I was like, how do you know my house address? They said, we should not worry. They wanted to come and beg us. And that was the fake house address we left. They wanted to come and beg us. They wanted to come and plead on the children's behalf. We should please. They are poor. They are this. They are that. We should forgive them. They were just saying a lot. They were begging. Okay, my brother was like, look at my head. Stone. His head was like the bandage, my brother said. My brother was like, my head is bleeding. I'm not even that one. I thank God I'm alive. But we need to retrieve the chain and the phone. They said, no, their children is not with them. Oh. They're not the one. They're not the this. We went there the fifth day thinking they will have retrieved the item. We saw the parents there again. The parents are like, okay, the police have already told them to pay for the stolen item so that they won't charge them to court. So they are rallying around. When I said, the police, do you actually know as in how much the price of the chain was or the phone? The thing was already looking suspicious. Why would police go and tell them the price on our behalf without asking us or something? So we keep going and coming. The case was not settled. I won't lie to you. They didn't take them to they didn't charge them to court. They didn't retrieve any of our item. We kept on spending money. That was how I was like, I beg, we should forget about the case. We didn't even go back there to go and tell them we are no more interested. We just like they called. I said, okay, I will come to the police station. I didn't go. And me, I was going back to Italy the following week. That was how I forgot about the case. We didn't even know what happened to those people up to today. Those two they caught. We didn't know what happened to them. My dad, may his professor rest in peace. My dad called us like, our police case is dirty. Like, it's really dirty. They will keep collecting money from us. And my mom also like, we should not go again. We should just forget about it. Like, God will bless us in another way. Like, they've already learned their lesson. Like, if such happen in future, they don't need to even pursue them. Ever since then, my brother went to retrieve to repair his AC car. It does not ever see that incident. My brother doesn't know why now he's sky again. He's always, no matter how they eat him through something, he will never retaliate. And me too, I learned my lesson. As in, I got injured. I won't lie, I got injured. I carried the injury to Italy. Oh my God. That experience was such. After then, I had another experience. A day for me to go, I had another experience, which I don't want to talk about. Yes, I know, is it a day? No, 2 days for me to go back. I had another bad experience, which I don't want this video to be long, you understand? I will talk about it in the future. So those things accumulate, made me to really feel down. In my head, I don't even think about Nigeria, I won't lie to you. In my brain, I don't even sit down anytime and say, oh, I want to go to Nigeria this year. And I'm in Nigeria, person will know me then. I go to Nigeria almost every year. Not even almost every year then. I go to Nigeria. I'm always at Nigeria doing summer holiday. I'm in Nigeria, babe. Then I can't do without going to Nigeria. But after those incidents happened, I don't want this video to be too long. So that is one of those reasons why I've not been to Nigeria. One of those reasons why I've not been to Nigeria. So that is why I don't really like talking in my video, because I'll keep going into story when the video now, it will be too long.